Peace family, back again with a new video, I'm saying, in which we will continue to teach you openly and freely. I'm saying, we're not like all these doctors and professors and all these train that they gave you, I'm saying, that portray themselves to be harassed, criminalized by the systemic system. It's all a psyop, people. And people been talking about our work and that we want to be these professors and we want to take their glory and we want to despise them because we're just egotistical. I don't know what they think we're chasing, what I'm saying? But it's all a BS that they teach you out there, people that are lost. What I'm saying? They lost their way in the truth. They have no wisdom, no knowledge, no understanding of nothing. Told you these niggas have no wisdom, no knowledge, no understanding. And anybody who follows them or their masters, because we have a reason why we don't want nothing to do with these Africans or their teachers or their masters or nothing, or Kemet or their Christianity or Israelites. They are all the same people, and they are there to take you to destruction. They're good at entertaining you. They give you no information. They give you no direction of what to do or nothing. But they claim to be they're your leaders. And Snala, I'm not your leader. I'm not interested in the position. It's too late for the position. And Snala, anybody who thinks they they want to honor leaders that, well, I don't see what they did, and they are dead already. And not only that, everything that they teach or taught came from Wazungo. You want to honor them, go ahead, but don't expect me to do so, because they didn't bring me nothing. Everything I had to learn by myself. Nobody paid me, no school. And don't say that, oh, these professors, look at Malcolm X. He was chased, they killed him, and this and that. I don't know nothing about this man. In fact, I saw a video about him, and somebody exposed him as being a white man. Can you believe that? And even the Brother Surf got photos of it. They have a video exposing him as well. He's a white boy. They deleted the videos. They deleted the channel. And they don't let our videos get no more than 100 views. How do you explain that? If Malcolm X was so hated by the so-called elites that they claim, how come the elites are doing this to us? Because we exposed who the guy was. And they came. They deleted the channel, the whole entire channel. You got these African clowns still on YouTube talking about the elites are still chasing Malcolm X doctor. And you expect me to believe that? Chasing her for what? What has she done for her people? What did she change? How can she be dangerous? Just because her father was running his mouth and did nothing, and according to the psyop, ended up killed. Because it's all the theater, people. It's a psyop. They run on you. All these leaders are all, I told you, all pre-made by the church, all organized for this outcome in the first place. And it is a controlled environment, as I explained to you. We explained to you in many videos that the whole charade that these niggas ran, it's all controlled system, controlled environment, run by the controllers. You know that these same dudes that know, some of them been running without information, yeah, because their masters and their teachers didn't teach them nothing. They came out here and then steal our information, and then go to their channels on YouTube and charge money for the debate with our information, and then claim they know something. They don't know nothing. That's why I told you they babies. They don't know nothing. Yeah, and their own book tells them you can never know better than your master. And right now, we are your masters because we told you what your teachers never told you. Don't we? And we are alive. And you spit on us and respect us and expect us to respect your dead leaders that we never met. And when we investigate, we're going to find out Wanzungo was sponsoring him, like he's sponsoring him in Africa right now. And they're bringing back the zombie virus is coming back, and the Negroes are already promoting in their channels. You know, they got these Christian Negroes that doctor, you know, and the staff is already wearing a mask because there's another. He's coming back, people. He's coming back, but the science will always take care of it. Is that the other religion they worship is science? These Africans telling them, okay, you can forget religion, but you gotta keep science. And they want to mix, they think that they can mix science and spirituality, like they mixed science and religion. Now these fools are bringing them teachers telling them that they gotta be scientifically religious, scientifically spiritual. Have you heard of such thing? It's pathetic. Yeah? I told you, science is man creation. It's nothing real. Science is this, science denotes this very place where you live is a science. And so spirituality is nothing to do with that. Spirituality is a science of its own. That has nothing to do with the science that man create and want to explain things. You understand that? They want to mix the two because they want to be in there to have a place for their God to run the things from there. You understand that? Because once they mix the spirituality and their science, they continue to take the juice. You understand that? They won't teach them spirituality fully. They will teach them science today. Understand that? So we're not here, you know, to ask these people to worship us or nothing. Or to give, we don't even ask them for their money. Like that teachers and professors and doctors and all that asked for. And I never see a penny of it. They want to worship these men. They can go and worship them. Don't mention us what we do. We have the right to do whatever the hell we want. If we don't want to worship your leaders and your masters that lied and deceived and did nothing for us, we're not going to do that. So, not because we want to take their place. Not because we want to lead you. We don't want to lead you. You're lost. All you Negroes are lost. Forever. Yeah? You listen to demons. And demons will bury you. They're all gonna get the reset is coming. As we explained on the other videos. You know? Thinking this is about glory or taking glory of their master. I don't care about what your master did. Everything he did, we check, he lied. Yeah, if I spend my life lying, I don't expect to die. And then have you telling people that they should respect me because I lied. So my memory, when you lie, your memory is not supposed to be here. People forget about it and that's That's how it is. Even your book tells you that. Yeah. Your leaders didn't tell you nothing. We told you about nothing. They told you to go to church. They told you to vote. They told you to pay taxes. They told you to hate each other because they gave you different nationality everywhere, calling you diaspora, African Americans, gave you some artificial identity and everything. Everywhere you go, you're a slave. Thank you to your masters. And you want me to be praising them? You niggas, man, look, man, stay the hell out of our way. You love your leader, go teach what he taught you. Don't come around watching our channel and talk crap. We're not voting for that. It's not. So, continuing, brothers and sisters, do believe in this city plans, you know what I'm saying, amalgamated environments that the Nefis created. The religion, as I explained to you, is the main ingredient that push them and control them and tell them what to do. Is there what these niggas call their elders, Moses, and these killers, because that's what he was. Moses was a killer, and this God was a serial killer. Moses killed one guy, you know what I'm saying, in Egypt. He was a murderer, ran away, and, you know what I'm saying. Then he made this serial killer God that became his God. He said, send him everywhere, kill everybody, and he's still killing his people, man. Can you believe that? He lies to them every day. So the liars, they said, the lying Negroes, they said that they like to lie to their people because it makes them feel better about themselves. Because they are fat. They are the ones that have no morals. And they are fat, they have money. It's easy to them because they can even kill for it. So it's easy. So they don't have to be righteous or nothing. They don't need wisdom or nothing. So they give you illusions and they tell you to worship the satanic leaders that led them to that slavery, including Jesus and Yhwh and the Israelites all together. Yeah, it's a slave boat, that Titanic that I told you. Yeah, citizens and subordinates and servants and all types of sheep is in that boat. Yeah, Christians, Muslims, all of them religions that the aliens gave them. Yeah. It's a thief paradise out here. There's liars. And as I explained to you and showed you, the cube tells them that the fire will not care about, you know, who's rich, who's poor. All of them gonna get burned. Understand? Because a lot of poor follow the rich. Can you explain that? They poor, they have nothing. This man lied to them all their lives, gave them nothing, but they follow them. And when they see somebody who knows better than them, they run a campaign that you don't worship their leaders, you don't worship their so-called professors, teachers, and doctors. That's why they have a problem with you. Because if you don't worship them, you don't worship these aliens, you don't worship the elites. So you can't do something of your own. You always have to bow to another man. Like, you know, they teach you to bow to Jesus. In their clan, that's what this is all about. When this, especially this nigger is talking about the teaching the Egyptians, some of them say the Egyptians, some of the Kemet. You know, but they all part of this consciousness, so-called consciousness groups that you see on YouTube, they all same people. Don't let them fool you. Yeah, they all are all together. They pretend they fight. They always fighting at each other. They're all Nefis and zombies. You know what I'm saying? So they're always fighting at each other, throwing dirt at each other. Create the long. They got a lot of views. You know what I'm saying? Promoting nothing. Keeping the nigger mind confused, imbalanced in debates, silly debates that, which Bible is better. You want to see these pastors and these real-life leaders debating which Bible is better for them to follow? It's all the cube people. All these people are gonna be smoke. Understand that? They think I want to be their leader. It's too late for that. If you told me that like 5-10 years ago, maybe, but now it's too late. It's past the time. Now you have to leave your ego and trust in your masters that you claim you have. Yeah, and they're gonna save you. Because they are so wanted by the elites, but we're not. Well, why are our channels locked? Can you explain that? Yeah? They don't give a damn about these niggers, what they say and what they do. Because they're just clowns. Talk about they love their fucking these liars that lied and did nothing. Yeah, the elites don't give a damn about them. That's why they have all these millions of views, because they're just liars. They're lying to you. These leaders are all an illusion they played on you. Why the hell everybody have Indians come to your country? Yeah, Indians. Look at Indian people, for example. Every country they go, they have their leader that they vote for, and they like the Italians. You know what I'm saying? They have like family groups and associations. You know what I'm saying? And they quickly organize. They know their leader and everything. They do everything. Well, most of them do things religiously, but that's what they do. And you don't see no Wazungu going around killing their leader. Every man can see them by the millions. You can go to a park. Oh, the leader is going to be there. They're all there. Millions of Indians. Anywhere in London, or even if you go to other cities, they're going to do that. Even in America. But only the Negro is going to have a leader that everybody want to kill. All these leaders, you have Malcolm X, they kill. Yeah? You have another one, they kill. You have Bob Marley, they kill. Are you kidding? All a psyop. Yeah. It's all a psyop. All these people are working for the status quo. We know today. You still lying that these people were for real, when we know that they were just a program. It's sad, people. The level that these niggas at. There's no coming back. There's no rescuing. Yeah, even with wisdom, they lost their souls. When people lost their souls, they're done. They can just have hope in Jesus. That's all they can do. Live in that fantasy and go for it. Yeah. Because as long as they're in this system, you have to understand that they are for the grabs. And they will bring these curses on them. And that she's already talking about they're going to bring the Jews on them again. And you're going to see all these neighbors flocking around like nothing happened before. And taking truth. Do you want to better? You're going to see it. This place is gone. As I explained to you, there's nothing there to save. You can't save these Negroes. Not all the Negroes, but I'm talking about these degenerate Negroes that have lied to their own people, gave them false religion, false identity, false history, false science, false everything, people. They gave them everything fake. Yeah. And a portion of these Negroes, maybe 1/3, are going back to what they were. They find out, especially American Negroes, they find out they are the natives. If you're an African, you need to get the fuck out of there, and stop telling them what to do. That's what they said. Get the ticket and go back to Africa. They even pay for you if you want. They're not worried about how much. If you broke, they send you back to Africa because it's trouble. Go to somebody's land. You're telling him who he is. You're telling him he came from your land. And that land belongs to who? And the other guys that came from Siberia? Wow. Africans are scary. It's the last place you should go. And you see the poverty that is going on in that place. That's why I told you. It's a cursed place. Don't go there. Yeah, there's only one thing waiting for you there. Death. Because even the Africans themselves are dying every year like there's no tomorrow. Since I was born, I see Africans dying. Yeah, all sorts of mass deaths happens in there. And nobody gives a fuck. But here they are, telling you that, Africa belongs to you. I already explained to you guys that want to go there. Just listen to them, and you go there, you're not coming back. It's a one-way ticket, and you're not going to be coming back from that place. You're going to fall in a hole. You're going to be eaten by a lion. You're going to be beaten by a snake. You know what I'm saying? There's no way back for you from that ghetto that is Africa. It's a ghetto where they fabricate all the lies that destroy this place is destroyed. Now they want to use tell you to go there to learn science. It's a Religio place from one end to another. Religio wars and millions of different tribes that kill and all divided, all racist against each other. Yeah, there's no unification in that place. It's a cursed place in Africa. There's even, Negroes killing Negroes in their own country. There's no white men, and they're killing each other. Their babies dying. There's all types of horror going in there. So, if you're listening to these Africans, you obviously don't know the role that you live. You just live probably in a little city and don't know nothing else. Yeah. Or live in the countryside probably, and you've never been nowhere else. That's probably that. But people that travel the road and know that being in Africa, yeah, they know what you thought, but they're lying all day for you. Okay? They lie to their own people. They ain't gonna be honest with you. Understand? So, I'm gonna talk about your professors. Talk about what they did for you. What, they opened a school? Well, they didn't give you no knowledge because everything they told you was a lie. That man went to the moon. Just everything that was ever told them is what they told you. Yeah, they didn't give you no new knowledge or nothing. They were professors. They didn't tell you about the aliens of 1665. To me, that's a big deal with that. There can't be a professor and not know this. Failed everything. You fail history if you don't know what was happening during the Black Ages. Then you're talking about, your ancestors, your history, but you don't know what happened. The Dark Ages. You don't know what happened in the Dark Ages, or don't know what happened before. You don't know what your ancestors doing before that. Yeah, because before that, they had bigger technology. They had what you don't have today. They were not this Africa that you see today, where they walking around without shoe. You know what I'm saying? Then you got these gangs that go around shooting and raping women, killing people and raping their own people. Yeah. What they do, why? Some of them, they tell you, oh, these guys are Muslims, these guys are Christians, and they don't like each other. So they go around and kill each other in wars. Same people in Africa doing that. Killing each other. Where do you think they're gonna go? Is that the people you wanna follow? I wanna be far away from these Negroes, man. They're not going to go anywhere. They're never gonna leave that place called Africa, and they're never gonna know where they came from. They're never gonna know nothing. These are fools. They're never gonna learn. They're never gonna update. They're never gonna grow to the fullest, and being able to give you something that changes your reality. They're not gonna do that ever. All they're going to do is play the games of power. Who have the power? These professors are powerful. We have to follow them. We have to pray for them. That's the only people we gonna respect. The dead professors. You nigger, you are disrespectful because you are teaching things that our professors never told us. And you think you're better than them. You see that? Niggas are jealous. And they want to kill you, I told you, when you tell them the truth. So, see, under species, according to the controllers, they are under species. That's why there is no way they can survive. So, they're only going to be killing each other until lying to each other, killing each other, lying to each other, killing each other, till there's no one of them left. But just remember that before, that's the story they don't tell you, that before the Dark Ages, there were black people all over the world, in Europe, in America, in Africa. Place was crowded with black people. And all of a sudden, boom, Big Bang, plasma, alien ships, magnetic fields, weather control, juicing. Everybody died. Every Negro in Europe died, disappeared. All that Sahara Desert you see was the most populated area in Africa. All gone. What do you think that happened there? They got electrified. And they got flooded. And they got smoked by the aliens. These professors, they're not going to tell you. So I'm gonna respect somebody that hide such thing. Hide my own history from me. Don't tell me what happened to ancestors. I don't think they are the ones that didn't respect ancestors because they lied. So I can't respect them. So there's no ancestors for me to respect other than my grandmother, my mother, and my dad, my granddad, and a few others that I know. But apart from that, I don't care about nobody that tell me that, I am a professor that since 1960s, since 1950s, come on, I know everything. Nah, you don't know nothing, you didn't teach nothing. You didn't even know what the hell happened in the Dark Ages. Yeah, and if you didn't teach that, you didn't write a book about that, teach your people or nothing, you shut your mouth, you went to church, and you teach that they all were always slaves that came from Africa. They were also always slaves. They were savages back then, and more back you further back you went, they were monkeys. That's what I told them. And you want me to respect you. Then I don't even want to talk about their leaders, man. Because they are too religious. And they worship these men. Like if you talk about Malcolm X and all these their leaders, these niggas don't sleep at night. It's like you're talking about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So all I want them to know is I don't give a damn about no damn leaders that they worship or nothing. Just teaching you based on what I learned and to teach people that have common sense, people that have soul. If you think this is something against you, yeah, or your leaders or your professors, this is not for you. You need to stop listening to our channel and go to the church and go listen to your leaders and promote your leaders. Yes, I follow them and do your thing. Do your back to Africa movement. Let's build Egypt again today. Jesus saves. Yahweh is coming. Let's make business with the Israelites. We are one people and all that crap that you teach. Go and do that. All little false reality that these niggas worship. It's all about BS. Everybody out watching and laughing because the niggas are clowns. You know what I'm saying? So wisdom is in a very high place. It's not in a place looking to lead you to somewhere. No, I'm not here trying to lead you. No, your leader. No. Hell no. I think you already know better than me. That you said you know much better. I'm nobody. That you got your professors, you lead yourself. Why the hell you need me to be a leader then? Leave me the hell alone talking about these guys want to be a leader. No, that information is not for you. Go listen to your leaders. Since they know so much better. But you still lead poverty and slavery. And then you see this other Christian Negro. Is that Christian Negro? Was it? He said he was Rastafari. Well, it's all the same. He's a Religio Negro. Talk about, but the Putin is bringing a war. What we gonna do? Our people are not so together. What they gonna do? Why are they worried about that now? If they didn't come together in the times like all this time they had to come together to build something to protect themselves, they didn't do. Yeah, they instead went and took the Jews. If Putin bring an army now to destroy all these niggas, they're gonna join now and get organized and no, they're gonna bow and they're gonna be, that's it, finished. It's a weak species, man. It's not going nowhere. Don't you see in Africa what they do? You see entire towns before and you see like hundreds of niggas laying down on the floor dead. Don't these give you the creeps? I've seen them many times in the news. They show that. Yeah, that somebody bombed them and there were all hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of niggas dead. Like nothing. How come these educated leaders that they have in Africa have them build a road that is so cruel and inhumane? I mean, they have no respect for humans or black babies in there. They have no respect for black babies. They have no respect for black women. They have no respect for nothing. black man, nothing. And this is a black country. What type of education do you think they have? And you think that these leaders that you claim that wasn't always running after them, or what? What did they do? It's not like they built some city in Africa that like they scared about what these guys are gonna do because they had these professors. They built this magnetic city, and it's like Wazungu can't get them. So then when they see the professors from there, they wanna get them. No, it's not like they did something scientifically great. Yeah, or made their people so great or nothing. They didn't do nothing. They just went to school and came out and regurgitate what Wazungu told them to regurgitate. Any new information came from us. We were the ones telling you all the new information that you have on YouTube. And YouTube blocking our channels. Me, Brother Surf, Brother Paul, and a few others. Yeah, so you niggas are all clowns. You got millions of views on YouTube, and you should be ashamed. Of your leaders that you brag about like they're somebody. They're nobody to me. So I don't know what to tell you guys, man. I already told these niggas almost everything and why they are going to be destroyed. Lack of knowledge, lack of wisdom, lack of understanding. They follow demons. That's it, man. Stay safe, man. You know what I'm saying? I love you all. Keep the instructions. Keep vibrating. Peace.